Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Patricia. I'm a Fullstack Software Developer. I thought I could just show you the projects I have been working on recently. So the first thing I want to show you is the High5 network. The stack here is Vue, Firebase, and it is hosted using Firebase hosting. I created this just to spread some positivity and motivate people. So the whole thing about this app is when you have done something awesome in your life, you can share it here. And if people like what you did or want to motivate you, they can give your post a high five. So this is the screen, how you see it when you're first visiting. You can sign in here with Google or with email. I will sign in with Google now. When you are signed in, images are revealed. So this profile image was not visible beforehand. Yeah, and what you can do is you can click on this plus icon, create a post with what you did. I recorded my first video and I can send it and it will immediately show up here. I have been using the real-time database provided by Firebase for this. So as these are my posts, I cannot upload them. It's not working, but I could delete them if I wanted to. Now it's gone. You can go to your profile and upload a photo if you click here. You can also delete your profile if you don't want to participate in the High5 network anymore. These two posts are obviously test posts and they have a different color because they have been reported by someone else. So someone else thought these posts would not be appropriate, which means they could have a racist content or whatever someone thinks does not belong into a positive network. I will now create my post again. I recorded my first video. I will sign out now. Obviously, when you're logging out, the images should also disappear. So that's definitely something for the future. I will sign in now with another account. Okay, what you see now is I have another profile image. We can go here. So another test post which has been reported. I could delete it if I wanted to. So I deleted it now. And the difference now with other posts is I can upvote them. Currently you can upvote as often as you like, but I want to restrict it to just upvoting once. And you can report posts of others when they contain racist content, when someone is rude. So just click here and it will not show up again. And it will then be visible for the other account with this lighter color. You can also click on profile images to see what other people have been doing. And you will only see the posts which are valid, not reported yet. So if I click sign out once again and sign in with Google, so using my first account, we still see only this first post I made this app. When I click here on my profile, I see that I recorded my first video, has a lighter color because it has been reported. Also when you're hovering, you can see why it's not shown publicly anymore. Maybe I could add a button such that your post should be reviewed, whether it is appropriate or not. And if it is appropriate, you could set it to visible again. That would also be a possible feature. Now I've shown you the basic functionality, which is already there. But of course I have been thinking about possible features which could be added. So what came to my mind was that you could follow people. You can have a feed of posts of people you're following. You could create groups with friends and share achievements there, which could also be visible in a feed. And you could have a feed of currently trending posts, for example. But then of course you definitely need the restriction that you only can upvote once. Then I thought about adding private achievements, which could be shared via a link. On the implementational side, I could add a filter for bad words, such that maybe some bad posts get filtered out directly. I could definitely add scaling down images which are uploaded, such that we don't use all of the available free bandwidth. And it's already shown when I'm logging out. I think the images should disappear. That's the High5 network, and I really like this app. I liked this idea and it was fun to develop. I hope you like it too and maybe you're trying it out. Give me some feedback. In case that you have some feature requests, just let me know. The next app I want to show you is yet another insane notes app. The used stack is Vue, Vuex, Firebase, and it is hosted using Firebase hosting. So regarding logging in, staying logged in, and logging out. I had some issues with that in the High5 network. Sometimes the app loses track of who is logged in, and when I started working on this Notes app, I thought, well, there must be a way to keep track of who's logged in, and I did some research and figured out I could use Vuex. I knew Vuex beforehand, and I always thought it would be a lot of overhead, but I gave it a try, and it was really easy to use, not that complicated, not that much overhead, and it works much better. I did not have any issues regarding the currently logged in user. So as I'm already logged in here, I can sign out and you see nothing except a blank screen and the title. I can sign in. And when you're logged in, you see the notes and a template for a blank note. So a title, text can be added, and a content. I can create a test note now. Test for video. This is my content. And for the text, you could have, I don't know, video example, and I can save it. It shows up here. And you can also search for notes. So when I search for video, for example, also it doesn't matter if it's written in capital or not. Example, when you're searching for tag. Of course, you can also change a note. This is my content. And I can hit Command S to save it. And click on New Note to create another note. And it is saved. That's basically it for this app. Of course, also for this app, I thought about possible additional features. So I thought about adding folders to be able to structure your notes in a better way. I have been thinking about how to do that, but maybe we could add a folder icon here to the left, or we could write this text in bold if it is a folder. And when you click on it, only notes contained in this folder should show up. Yeah, you can search here for keywords in the title, in the text, and in the content. But I thought about maybe it would also make sense to have a filter by tags here, where all your used tags are extracted and displayed in a drop down or whatever suggestions, or you see them and can click on them. I thought about customizing the theme, so maybe someone wants to have it in pink, whatever. I think that would also be a cool feature to try out. And maybe sharing notes would make sense. I need to think about that a bit more, what I can add here to this app. The third project I want to show is my blog. The stack is Nuxt, Tailwind CSS, and it is hosted on Netlify. I started this blog in 2018. My intention was to help aspiring junior software developers to learn the stuff they need to know to land their first job or to survive in their first job. The reason for that is my start into my professional life was pretty hard. I was very good at university, but I only knew databases as well as the basics of Java and JUnit. So there were a lot of tools and technologies which I did not know, which includes, for example, JSON, REST, Spring Boot, CSS, JavaScript, CI/CD, Git, mocking, Scrum. Even the Jira board overwhelmed me in the beginning. As I am a very ambitious person, I learned the relevant stuff on the job and in the evenings. So recently I changed my motto to authentic programming. The reason for that is that YouTube and blog posts are very polished. People who are learning to code might become demotivated because they cannot code everything in one run. So as I like the coding part with all its struggle a lot, I thought I could just record myself while coding my projects and upload the whole recording afterwards. And the learnings from that might be documented in this blog. So here you can see the menu. We have blog, we have 101s, which contains currently a Git 101, a Web Dev 101, a Command Line 101, contact, about. So when you scroll down, you can see my posts. You can click on one to read the article. You can go to the previous post, to the next post. When you're here for the 101s, when you click there, you can see we have the Git 101, the Web Dev 101, and the Command Line 101. You can click on one, and then the post will be shown. Or if you click here, you can directly access them if you already know which topic you are interested in. So these are my recent projects. I hope you like them. Give me some feedback if you want to. Definitely try out the High5 network. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.